Thank you so much, Steph. And we're going to be finding out today if the province will allow Toronto and Peel region to loosen up some of these COVID-19 restrictions in a modified gray zone. Both hotspots would still be under lockdown, but some outdoor activities may be permitted, like dining on patios and outdoor fitness classes. Toronto and Peel have been in lockdown since November, with the top doctors in both regions asking the province to loosen up some of these restrictions this week.
Would I be in favor of letting people get outside and get some air? And absolutely, I would be. But again, I'm sticking by what I've said right from the beginning. I'm sticking with the health and the science. If the Mayor of Mississauga, Brampton, Caledon, and the Mayor of Toronto want this, then we move forward on it.
Meantime, Ontario's Chief Medical Officer of Health is now officially declaring the province is in a third wave after saying it was too soon to tell earlier on this week. Dr. David Williams says even if outdoor restrictions loosen, it's important to continue to follow health guidelines.
While we are entering a third wave, the question is, what type of wave will it be? Is it an undulating wave? Is it a rapidly rising, breaking wave? Use the analogy. Is it going to look like wave 2? We don't know right now.
Coming up in an hour's time, just after 7 o'clock, Toronto's top doctor, Dr. Eileen de Villa, will be joining us live, talking about loosening up some of these restrictions and our latest vaccination efforts here in Toronto. Meanwhile, let's get to Peel region, where school boards are in talks with public health officials over whether or not to shut down all schools and move students to online learning until next month.
We are in close contact with our school boards. Certainly, there have been questions raised around the ongoing picture of transmission in our community.
Several schools in Peel region are now closed because of COVID-19 outbreaks, and there are fears the increase in household and community transmission in Peel region will lead to even more cases. Further discussions between the school boards and public health will be happening next week. Reports say staff in the Peel District School Board now have to wear a face shield or goggles when inside the schools. Let's get you some positive news. Starting today, COVID-19 vaccine booking eligibility in Halton region is being expanded. The federal procurement minister announcing in a tweet that people living in Halton aged 75 and older, as well as Indigenous adults 55 and older, can now make an appointment to be vaccinated. Residents will have to book through the region's website, or you can call 311 as well. Appointments are available to book in March and April. So we'll be watching this one today. We could be getting more details from the Prime Minister this morning about Canada's potential deal with the U.S. to receive millions of AstraZeneca vaccines.
We are assessing how we can loan doses. That is our aim. It's not fully finalized yet, but that is our aim and what we're working toward to Canada and Mexico. This is a complex process, and our team is working with the companies to move it forward.
The U.S. has yet to approve the AstraZeneca vaccine, which is already being distributed across our country. The deal would be the U.S.'s first export of shots. President Joe Biden's goal of having 100 million Americans vaccinated within his first 100 days of office is expected to be reached today, by the way, which is weeks ahead of schedule. Meanwhile, several European countries will start using the AstraZeneca vaccine again after European Union regulators confirming the shot is safe. The European Medicines Agency giving the vaccine the all-clear, saying that the benefits outweigh the risks. Yesterday, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson said he will get his AstraZeneca jab today. Reports of users developing blood clots prompting several nations to temporarily suspend its use. And while vaccines roll out around the world, one demographic yet to be approved to get this shot. We're talking about children. Moderna is now testing its vaccine on young people, but is it necessary and is it safe? We're going to be talking to CityNews reporter Erica Natividad with that story just after 8 o'clock. And coming up next in business, it could be bad news for the economy, but hey, we've got some good news for drivers. Gas prices expected to drop overnight, and it's significant. Mike Eppel, he is after the break.